All right, this is the second ride on the Yamaha YDX-MORO 07. It's 5 a.m. I'm running full power to the top today. We'll see how quick it goes, how much battery power I have left. You'll have to pardon my ridiculous lighting setup, but the last ride I did, my first ride, it was so dark on the way up, you couldn't see really anything. So I'm trying to make this one a little better. First ride I really liked it, so I'm sure I'm gonna like it again, but this is it. Second ride, oh yeah, and I changed the back tire. Got a Minion DHR on there. Minion DHR 2, yes. Tubeless now, both front and rear, so hopefully no more pinch flats. All right, here we go. All right, I'm gonna admit that I don't know all the power settings on this, so I am on full power with the green bars. I noticed if I keep pushing it, it turns yellow. Sorry, but I don't know what that means. I did read in the manual something about that. So anyways, this is going to be a climb to the top with 4 green bars. And again, pardon my ridiculous lighting setup, but that's so that the video looks better. All right, we're off up Skyline to Tombstone, and hopefully you can see a little bit. That was 2 deer. There they are. One of them anyways. Sweet. This is Skyline, and I'm going 6.5 miles up it. That averages a 6.3 grade and around 2,100 feet of elevation gain. Again, I'm on 4 green bars of power, we'll call it that. Not in the yellow mode. I did set the sag, front and rear. I'm running about 200 psi in the shock and 90 in the fork. We'll see how that feels. We're just coming up to the shortcut. It cuts off this whole turn right here. And it gets steeper at the top. But that's why it's a shortcut. Laying down the power. All right. I just dropped down to 3 bars of power. I'm running on 4 bars of green power, whatever that is. And it's been 19 minutes, 2.8 miles, 891 feet of climbing. All right. This is Echo. This is like what a lot of people would call the top because they don't go any farther. Yeah, long may it wave. There's Corona down below. I am still at 3 bars of battery power. I'm running it on 4 bars of green. I'm not going to pretend that I know all the power settings on this bike yet. So I'm 28 minutes in, 4.42 miles, 1,400 feet climbed. Heart rate 122 and dropping. And now we're heading down the rest of the way, and then a couple climbs up to the trailhead of Tombstone and Skin Suit. Little downhill. Welcome. Just like a fire road though. This is a tough climb when you're riding a normal bike. By the time you get to this point, you're feeling it. And you're definitely not going this fast. Still got 3 bars. I'm at 5.7 miles, 33 minutes, climbed 1,700 feet. I made it to the Doppler. That's at 35 minutes, 5.95 miles, so basically 6 miles, 1,800 feet of climbing. I just dropped to half power battery left. 2 bars of battery. All right, not too much farther, 1.5 miles, I think. All right, here I am on the top of Tombstone and Skin Suit trailheads. Still have 2 bars of power left. It's been 41 minutes, 6.92 distance, 2,100 feet of climbing. And I don't remember, I'll have to look up and put it on the screen what my climb time was with using 3 bars of power and then switching to 4 bars of green power when I got to the Doppler. Yeah, we'll see what the difference was in the power settings. Well, take a quick break and then I'm gonna head down and do a little trail work and then we'll roll down the rest of it. Heading down Tombstone. Worked on this section right here. All right, got some trail work done. Now to head down. Got one more spot I want to hit up. I'm running, well, I think I'm a little gun shy from flatting that tire last night, even though now I'm tubeless with a DHR, but I'm running 22 pounds in the rear and 20 in the front, and that may be a little too much on a 2.6 tire. All right. But we'll get it dialed in. Whoop! Watch out for that stump. Yes. Oh, the view before we drop. And now we're dropping. Break. This is really steep if you can't tell. Really steep. And you gotta hook that turn right there. Yay, this is a little better. Spruced it up last time. Oh man, come on, Mike. This is super soft. Little ridge running. Really putting those Maduras to work. Alright, I'll skip the jump this time. Alright, so where's that spot I was going to do? Right here? Yeah. Tired of hitting my head on that. Done doing trail work. Time to roll down. I did I don't have a gauge with me, but I did let some air out of both tires. And I think it's feeling better already. Spider webs in my face. Little jump, boing! I think that's why I flattened my tire. Before it was tubeless and it was at recon. And I made it up to about here, and I was like, something feels funny. Whoa, hang on there, bike. Whoa. Woo! Steep, loose section. Something's poking me in the ankle. Dang, that's getting softer and softer. Something's back there poking me. Oh, I'm gonna watch out for that stupid stick. It keeps poking me in my face. It's right around this corner, and it's just at eye level. There it is. Not this time. Ha! That's good. Right. Around, back in. Watch out for that. Oh, yes. Around. Nice. Very nice. You know, we talked about the chain stays on this bike being long. I don't really notice it when I'm riding. Boink, 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 boink. Boom. Nice. All right. Whew, Yamaha YDX-MORO 07. Nice ride down. No flat tires. That's what was poking me. Dang it. All right. There's a couple spots I got to walk across here, and we'll ride. We'll get more of this on the way. Hagador Canyon. This is the exit to Tombstone. A couple spots you have to do some walking. See how I can get here. Come on, baby. Come on. That is by far the farthest I've ever made it. See, a coyote took a dump on that rock there. I don't know why they always pick the rocks, but that was awesome. The ride was, not the coyote dump. Another tight spot where you think a longer chainstay you'd really notice, but you don't really notice it. Whoa, look at that, right through. Yeah, I don't really ride this drop here because it drops the end of the rock. This is a fun trail. It's probably 95% rideable. And then there are some spots you have to pedal, or carry your bike. I can't pedal. Right here comes one right here. You can get most of the way, but not all the way. But most of it is kind of like this. Kind of fun single track. Little bushwhacky. I'm working on it. Well, you do run across hikers. Usually you can see them ahead of time. I have a bell I usually run, but I do not have one on this bike yet. Most of these places you see the big tree stump cut off. I did them. I trimmed them. Fallen trees. Oh, that's nice, huh? That's why you wear gloves, so it doesn't stick. Jeez. Well, I'm glad that missed my skin. Some tighter, twisty stuff with some rocks you gotta avoid. I feel pretty fortunate that I gotta get up early to do it, but I can stop on my way to work and ride this. And then head on to work. All right, I did change pedals. Took off those stock ones, put on these Chesters, Raceface Chesters. I noticed the other one when I went to spin it like this after my first ride, it was super stiff on the stock pedals, plastic ones. These are much nicer, way more grippy. I'm just running it on power 2. Is that Eco Plus? I have to get all that down, how the power works. 2 green bars is what I'm running on right now. 2 blue bars. Doggone it. Get it right, Mike. I'm running on 2 blue bars. Two blue bars. Oh. Boom. Yep. If there was a little bit of a ramp up here, you could maybe make it all the way up. Boom. Oh yeah, I gotta remember I have lights sticking up on my head. I don't want to catch it on any of these low trees. Thanks. Boom, up over. Whoa, that's low. Spider webs. Yeah. In my face. Oh, this is a tricky one. Over these roots. Across these rocks. Don't go down there. Yes. Getting that one down better. This didn't used to be rideable, but it is now. This next one, sometimes I make it, sometimes I don't. Let's see how I do today. Gotta go around this tree stump, then down here, across here, over that, and Third. Was that the derailleur? I hope not. Another kind of technical spot. See how I do. I'm getting it down better. Oh yeah. Oh gosh. That didn't even seem hard that time. Getting better. Yeah, I think this pressure, whatever it is a lot better. I think I had them too hard. I was afraid I was going to squash it and pinch it again. Even though it's tubeless now, that would be really something. Pinch part of tubeless. This seat that's on here is pretty good. I've been pretty picky on my bike seats. Trying to remember the name of that one that I really like. But this one's good. More spider webs. So, so lucky to have this area practically in my backyard. This manzanita tree here. Hello, manzanita. These in the winter, after it rains a couple times, there's water in all those crossings, and from the exit of Tombstone till you're done, you cross it 20 times. When it's really raining, I come up on a fat bike, and that is pretty exciting. Hello, rabbit. Rabbit's like, ah! That's it. This is the what they call the end of the beginning of Hagedorn Canyon. All right, I'm back down. Nice ride down and up. Ran it on. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know the powers on this thing yet, what they're all called, but it's the very first setting of 4 bars when you hit the power button. Not the ones that switch to yellow. It was the first set. And I ran all the way up on that. Still had 2 bars left when I got to the top. I was running 22 pounds in the front tire and 20 in the back, and it just felt too hard. So I didn't have a gauge with me, but I lowered the pressure down, and it definitely felt better. I did change my, there we go. Did change my back tire from the Recon to the Minion DHR. Yeah, I love the Minion. Good, so it's got a DHF in the front, DHR in the rear now. I like it. I mean, I really like it. All my other bikes are 29s, but I don't really notice a difference with this. I would like to stick 2 tires side by side, a 29 and a 27.5 plus like these are with the 2.6s, and actually see what the difference on them is. I set the sag on it. I'm running about 200 in the front and I think 90 in the back. And you can see I used up, pretty much used it up. Maybe had a little bit left. So super happy with it, and for the price, I mean, who wouldn't be happy with it? I mean, oh my gosh. So yep, another great ride. Yeah, great way to start the day.